Sitting in smoke in the middle of a cap, not paying attention to the mini-map. Sailing broadside, getting reload boosted, forgetting there's a radar on the Wooster. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Pushing in right away in a battleship, making a gamer turn and taking lots of sits, relying on your team in a very close ranked battle, and pretty much any time you load up in Seattle. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Putting all 12 ships on a single cap, forgetting that Minotaur can't stop for crap. Using your damage control on a single blaze, and taking tactical advice from Clyde plays. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways. So many dumb ways. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb
Ladies and gentlemen, the curtain will rise in 2 minutes. Please leave your jackets at the coat check and dispose of any outside food or drink. Welcome to the 3rd Annual Golden Barnacle Awards, brought to you by Ben Ham and Associates. Your master of ceremonies tonight is Mr. Clyde Plays.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this year's Golden Barnacle Awards. I'm your host, Clyde Plays, and honestly, I am floored that we are at our 3rd Barnacles already. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I want to talk about a couple of things really quickly. These things are not in the script. Number one, it is very windy at my house right now. We had the power blink once. If there's an issue with the power, we will figure out how to do the rest of the show, but I do not have a plan for not having electricity. So we'll do our absolute best there. Hopefully, things go well. Number two, we are, of course, graced by a bunch of great presenters this year, and one of those people is JustCheg, who lives in Belgrade, Serbia. I don't have good words for this, but there's some serious protesting going on in Belgrade right now. And right now, what we're hoping for is that everybody remains safe and that cool heads prevail and nothing gets too kinetic in Belgrade today. So our hearts are with JustCheg, as well as his friends and family who live there, along with Beastie Kaze, along with the staff at Wargaming that work in that city. So please keep those folks in your thoughts. Send them good vibes, prayers, whatever it is that you think is the best thing that you can do as a distant observer. So again, just keep those folks in your minds and know that there's some serious stuff going on today. Let's move away from that. Obviously, we've got a lot going on in the world, but today we are here to talk about World of Warships, we're here to talk about Golden Barnacles, and we're here to have some fun with our beloved community. So thank you so much for being a part of the show, as I said. Now, as in previous years, we have disabled our Twitch notifications for follows, subscriptions, and things like that for tonight's show. We don't want them to interrupt the flow, but it does not mean that we don't appreciate those of you who are coming to the show for the first time, who are supporting the show either with shout-outs or with subscriptions or any of those things. I want to thank everybody who showed up here tonight and for the incredible support that I've been given from the World of Warships community, including my recent nomination as Pillar of the Community in the Trident Awards hosted by Wargaming earlier this year. That was really, really cool that you guys got so loud that I was nominated for that award. Of course, the winner was Aslan. And of course, I think that's correct. I think that's the right thing that happened there. Aslan has created the Aslan's mod pack, which has supported players around the world for 10 glorious years. But again, it was genuinely and legitimately an honor to be nominated by you guys, the community. So thank you very much. Now, just like in years past, we have special award show emotes, which are back. You can find these. They are available for all followers. They're absolutely free. There is no cost. And they are basically kind of a one-night only sort of a thing. You've got fancy Clyde. You've got dapper Scotta. You've got the hand-clapping emoji. We've got an ugly golden barnacle. And of course, we have the rigged emote as well. You'll know when to use it. These are available, as I said, for free for all followers. And if you just want to follow today, use the emotes and then unfollow later, that's fine. But I think by the end of the show, you're going to be glad you're here and you're going to leave that button clicked. This year's program has more on-screen personalities than we have ever had in the long history of the Golden Barnacles. And for the first time, all 3 servers are represented on screen, albeit just barely. In tonight's show, you will see StatsBloke, SeaRaptor, Ahskance, TigersDen, Zeldasauce, Trenlas, Maringana, Lord Zath, Hava 105, Boggzy, TC Freer, JustCheg, Tater Dawg, Philstifty, Ray, Grumpy Beard, Chrysantos, Chomin, Bazinga Flux, Killer Bin, and Blood Minister. This is going to be a hell of a show. Now, the Barneys is ostensibly about celebrating the absolute best ships that came out in the last year. But it's mostly about being together and about laughing together as a community. It's about having a good time. Don't take this too seriously. It's just for fun. And if your favorite ship doesn't win, it doesn't mean it's not a great ship. Remember, it's just for fun. Now, sadly, this digital auditorium that I rent every year lacks a proper red carpet walk. However, last October, I had the incredible opportunity to travel to Belgrade and meet many World of Warships CCs and members of the Wargaming team. While I was there, I took some time to interview as many of the content creators as I could and some of the community managers as well. Please enjoy this short video presentation where I asked some tough questions. What ships do they think are the best ships of 2024? Hello everyone, it's me, I'm Clyde. I'm here with Ray, Grumpy Beard, SeaRaptor, Chrysantos. I'm here with Chomin, with Baz, Lord Zath, with Killer Bin, TigersDen, with TC Freer, with Trenlas. I've got Blood Minister with me. What do you think the best new tech tree was that came out in 2024?
I really fell in love from Ipiranga up to Libertad. I think all of these ships are just really fun to play.
Gotta be the Essex line. Just having the smoke wherever you want on demand, you can pretty much one-tap a battleship.
What do you think the best steel ship was that came out in 24?
The ones that are out so far, I would say Commissar. I very much like the guns, and it's a historical design. So that ticks the boxes for me.
I think I'll go with Svea. Commissar is good, but it is too squishy for my taste.
Best battleship of 2024?
It could be Wisconsin, obviously.
Obviously?
Yeah, obviously. I love this ship.
I gotta give it to the Rodney.
The Victoria, fabulous. Wisconsin, fabulous. But I have a new favorite in the Tennessee.
All right, best cruiser of 2024, Mr. Grumpy Beard.
Well, I need to represent. I don't care about the others. I don't look at them. I just say Svea.
I'm gonna go Orion 44.
The answer is quite easy for me. Almirante Oquendo is by far my favorite special or premium cruiser that came out this year.
What do you think is the best destroyer that came out in 2024?
I absolutely love the Johnson. Amazingly fun DD to play.
I think a lot of people slept on Jupiter 42. I did, personally. I didn't really look at it. I was like, it's another British destroyer or whatever. But the more I've played it, it is shockingly effective.
Best aircraft carrier of the year?
Well, it will be for me, Shinano. The amount of questions I got over the last few years, like when Shinano?
Friday.
Right, it's fantastic. Friday.
What is the best Research Bureau ship that came out in 24?
I think it's the Brennus. I'm an old school competitive player. So back in my day, basically, you would play IFHE Henry to have the 50 millimeters of HE pen. Brennus has that without needing IFHE. I can't decide. I would rather say
ignore these two and rather go with a Vampire 2 or an Ohio or Colbert.
What do you think is the best super ship that came out in 2024?
Jacksonville, easily.
I will go for Maine. When she was announced, everyone think that she will be really bad because same 16 inches gun as Montana. It turns out it's really good battleship.
Jacksonville.
It is Jacksonville.
Oh. It might be Archerfish, we don't know, but the other one is the Jungo. It's pretty good. It has deep water torps. I played with it. It's definitely a decent ship. It can it's comparable to the Technis, so it's a good submarine. I'll give it that. I have 2,300 games on the Des Moines, so
You are a bad person.
yes.
Who I always forget the name of.
Why did I forget?
Yeah, why did you forget? You know.
Nimitz.
No.
John Doe.
No.
Halsey.
Halsey.
Hey man, Grumpy, thanks so much for taking some time, buddy.
No problem. No problem.
All right, buddy,
My
take
pleasure.
care. That's it. And please do remember that footage is from last October, okay? So a lot of those opinions could have changed. New ships came out, players got to experience more things. So obviously some time has passed. But if you enjoyed that highlight video, there is an extended 24-minute version with loads more discussion on my YouTube channel. If you want to see more about what those wonderful people thought, please go check it out, youtube.com/ClydePlays. I'd like to offer up a huge shout out to all of the CCs and community managers who shared their opinions with me in Belgrade. We were really busy. I know a lot of people have asked me, why didn't you talk to this person? Why didn't you talk to... Sometimes those people were busy. They were out on the town having a good time or whatever. It was really tough to find a few spare minutes to grab people and get them in there. I would have loved to have interviewed everyone. Maybe another time. But if you do see any of those folks that were in that video, please let them know that you saw them here at the Golden Barnacles and that you appreciated their appearance, and let them know that you thought it was cool, that they helped out. And maybe we can do more of that stuff in the future. Speaking of YouTube, at the end of tonight's show, we will take and put this whole program up on YouTube, complete with the Twitch chat, for anybody who's unable to attend the event live. Now, obviously, live is the way you want to do it. You want to be here for the show live. It's more fun. All y'all over there in chat having a good time. That's what it's about. But if you can't catch it here or you want to watch it again or share it with a friend, you can do so on YouTube. I'll need a little bit of time to get it posted, but I'll do it as soon as I can. Some of the video sketches or parodies are already posted and will go live later tonight after the event as well. So you'll be able to share those a little bit more directly if that's important. Please do share these videos with your friends, your family, your clan discords over at devstrike.net. Wherever you talk about World of Warships, please talk about the Golden Barnacles. I say that every year, and I will continue to do so. I appreciate very much you guys helping me to spread the word about the Golden Barnacles. And if you know anybody who would like to be watching this show with us live right now, hit them up, shoot them a text. Message them in game, shoot them a Discord message, whatever you want to do, and just let them know that it's happening. Advertising for an event like this is a lot harder than you think, and I need your help, please. So thanks so much for the work you guys have already put in with that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about tonight's awards. Tonight, we will be giving out 10 Pixel trophies to our favorite Pixel boats of 2024. We're going to cover the best new premium or special ship in each class, some awards for ships released for special currencies, and of course, at the very top of the heap, the People's Choice Award, the best new premium or special ship of 2024, voted on by you, the World of Warships community. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Zath is here to present the very first Golden Barnacle of the evening. This is the best new Research Bureau ship of 2024.
Hi everybody, I'm Lord Zath, a North American community contributor. You can find me at twitch.tv/Lord_Zath. However, I am also experimenting with multi-streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick as well. Now, research ships are in-game content. They're the carrot that keeps players coming back and grinding and grinding and grinding. And of course, it ensures that every random battle has at least one Japanese destroyer. It takes 38 × 2 resets to unlock every Research Bureau ship in the armory. If you do this with Harugumo, the most XP efficient ship for resets, you'll need to grind 25,699,020 XP. It's quite a bit. And don't forget the hull was just released, so actually it takes more than 38 times 2 resets to unlock every Research Bureau ship in the armory thanks to the hull. This year, Wargaming has released 2 new Research Bureau carrots. The nominees for Best New Research Ship are Heavy Cruiser Brennus and the Italian battleship Sicilia. And the Golden Barnacle goes to Brennus.
Brennus is the first French warship to win a Golden Barnacle.
Brennus is a Tier 10 French heavy cruiser. She features 7 hard-hitting 305mm guns mounted to an Henri hull with 9-kilometer torpedoes. Brennus is available for free in the armory in exchange for 60,000 research points. And yes, when a ship like Hull comes out after we write and record the speech, or not record, but write the speech, it makes it confusing. Now, Hull is, remember, a ship from this year. She'll be eligible in next year's awards. Now, every year, I assemble a judging panel that consists of World of Warships players from around the world. In fact, here's a list of them. To ensure that each ship gets fair consideration, all judges selected have had ample opportunity to play every single ship released during the year. These people are super testers, they're community contributors, and yes, even a few World of Warships Wargaming employees. But rest assured, those Ouija guys are outnumbered almost 3-1. This year's judges are European community contributor Trenlas, European community contributor Chaos Machine, unbelievable this, Asia community contributor Choman, North American server but living in South America community contributor El Profe de Historia, North American community contributor Clyde Plays, that's me, and from the Austin office, the World of Warships North American community managers Boggzy and Ahskance. World of Warships Clan Operations Coordinator, Seraphis, from the Belgrade office, and some super testers, Snob, Berezhkov, and Skada Hurt. Thank you very much to our judging team. I appreciate these guys taking time out of their busy schedules. These folks have jobs, streaming schedules of their own, testing schedules, and to take time to seriously consider each of these ships and provide their inputs is incredibly valuable. If you guys see these folks out there in the world, same thing as before with our friends from the CC Summit, please let them know that you appreciated them being a part of this year's Golden Barnacles, and thank you for their participation. Okay, are we ready to move on? The World of Warships community is known for several things. A strategic mindset, okay. An interest in history, yep. Being of advanced age, hard to argue, and also being completely unaware that literally any other video game exists. But beyond these core tenets of our micro-society, there is a proud tradition of complaining loudly about the persecution that is suffered by our class of choice. Destroyer mains like me bemoan the presence of airplanes and radar and hydro and the incredible focus fire that only my class seems to experience. Battleship mains can't seem to shut their traps about HE spam or their shells falling short, the existence of overpens as a game mechanic. That was kind of awkward. The existence of overpens as a game mechanic, or how everybody else should be busy supplying them with spotting and direct support. Carrier mains are, regrettably, the victims of verbal abuse and karma downvotes for not providing spotting and air defense and personal protection for those 11 whiny babies that they just spawned in with. And submarine mains? Those poor, unfortunate souls. But what about cruisers? Cruisers, it seems, just log in and go to work. They're outspotted by destroyers. They're closer to danger than most battleships. They're unable to stop airstrikes, and they are victimized by submarines. And yes, you may hear a cruiser captain complain here or there, but for them, it's not culturally ingrained in the same way that it is for other classes. Because cruiser mains, they're the real foot soldiers. Now, the following presentation is a highlight reel featuring just some of the ships released in 2024, most of them cruisers. Now, the music in this video does feature some explicit language, which, while genre appropriate, may be offensive to some viewers. If this is you, Mom, please consider muting your audio for the next 3 minutes during the highlight video. If you can handle it, though, I think it's awesome. Now, while I personally wrote all of the lyrics for this song, hip-hop is not a genre, rap is not a genre in which I have a great talent for personal performance. So I enlisted the help of AI to create the music for this video. There is an ongoing debate in our society about artificial intelligence, and I encourage you to learn more about this technology and develop an opinion on what it means for the world and for our communities. But for now, ignore all of that. Just sit back and get ready to bob your head, because I think we turned out a real banger.
Cruising through the waves, feeling like a king. Still ship heavy metal, perma camels for bling. DD May is lurking, watch them dart and weave. But when my cruiser rolls up, man, you best believe. I'm talking DD Mays, oh no, they got planes. I'm talking BD Mays, oh no, I'm in flames. I'm talking CV Mays, I play my own game. But the cruiser motherfuckers are the real foot soldiers. The real foot soldiers. Foot soldiers is in the mix, yo, they the backbone. Supporting the fleet, holding beat cap alone. Radar on lock, spotting foes from afar. Stopping CVN strikes, they the real all-stars. I'm talking DD Mays, oh no, they got planes. I'm talking BD Mays, oh no, I'm in flames. I'm talking CV Mays, I play my own game. But them cruiser motherfuckers are the real foot soldiers. We're the real foot soldiers. But the real foot soldiers, homies just chillin', yo, they keeping it tight. This is naval warfare, you know we ready to fight. Lighting up, stop destroyers in their radar circle. They handy with the steel, not some geek like Steve Urkel. So raise your flags high, let your cannons roar. The road of warships, we always pushing for more. So gather the fleet, let's take to the seas. From the front to the back, we stacking victories. I'm talking DD Mays, oh no, they got planes. I'm talking BD Mays, oh no, I'm in flames. I'm talking CV Mays, I play my own game. But them cruiser motherfuckers are the real foot soldiers. We're the real foot soldiers. We're the real foot soldiers. We're the real foot soldiers. Cruiser homies just chillin', yo, they keeping it tight. This is naval warfare, you know we ready to fight. Lighting up stealth destroyers in their radar circle. They handy with the steel, not some geek like Steve Urkel. So raise your flags high, let your cannons roar. The road of warships, we always pushing for more. So gather the fleet, let's take to the seas. From the front to the back, we're stacking victories. I'm talking DD Mays, oh no, they got planes. I'm talking BD Mays, oh no, I'm in flames. I'm talking CV Mays, I play my own game. But them cruiser motherfuckers are the real foot soldiers. We're 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 the real foot soldiers.
Now we're going to give out the award for Best Cruiser in a bit, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome StatsBloke to the stage. Tonight, Stats will be presenting the Barney for the Best New Premium or Special Battleship.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, I'm Stats. I'm a World of Warships CC for EU, and you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/StatsBloke. Battleships represent the pinnacle of naval gunnery. In World of Warships, no ship can deliver such massive damage from such incredible range. With some having guns exceeding 500mm and others having over 100,000 hit points, battleships truly are the kings of the sea. 2024 saw the addition of several notable battleships to the game, each one armed to the teeth with heavy armor, devastating firepower, and the ability to change the course of a battle with a single left mouse click. The nominees for Best New Premium or Special Battleship are Lugdunum, Njord, Rhode Island, Rodney, Sicilia, Tennessee, Tengshi, Victoria, and Wisconsin. And the award goes to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is the second American battleship to win this category. The first was Illinois at the second annual Golden Barnacle Awards.
Wisconsin joined the game as a Tier 10 American battleship via a dockyard event in the spring. As a welcome surprise, many players were able to complete that dockyard event for free if they already had one of the West Virginias, 44 I think. She features combat instructions which charge up when hitting enemy ships with the main battery. When the instructions are active, the ship benefits from a 50% reduction to main battery reload time and an 80% reduction to its cooldown timers for a period of 20 seconds. Now, as a dockyard ship, Wisconsin is not available for purchase in the client at this time, but we always hope that she'll be back soon. Next, let's turn our attention to the skies. Here to present the award for Best New Premium or Special Aircraft Carrier is friend of the show and Twitch streamer, JustCheg.
Hey guys, my name is Nick. You might also know me as JustCheg. Used to work for Wargaming, and that's probably where you've seen me the most. I also used to stream on Twitch. The other thing that I do is with Clyde, sometimes we do this funny thing, Smash or Trash, that you should definitely check on his channel. It's about World of Warships and our own takes. Aircraft carriers don't just rule the seas, they dominate the skies. Whether they enjoy carrier play or not, most players have developed a healthy fear of this class, and with a good reason. Carrier-launched aircraft can impact the battle anywhere on the map, secure kills, defend caps, and, at least for the time being, provide critical spotting intel to allied ships. The nominees for the best premium or special carrier are Shinano and the Theseus. And this year's Barney goes to Shinano.
This is the second win for the Imperial Japanese Navy in the history of the Golden Barnacle Awards.
Is anyone surprised? I mean, maybe. Theseus wasn't terrible, but Shinano has broken the British blockade. This is the first year a non-British CV has ever won this category, and Theseus had a chance to do it. Shinano is a historical Tier 10 Japanese aircraft carrier based upon the Yamato-class battleship hull. She's equipped with torpedo and AP skip bombs, as well as a squadron of tactical bombers, which can deploy a smoke screen. Shinano is available for free in the steel section of the armory in exchange for 30,000 steel. Please join me in welcoming the North American World of Warships community contributor known as Zeldasauce to present the award for the best new super ship. Zelda?
Hi everyone, I'm Zeldasauce, North America CC. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zeldasauce. Super ships are the peak of naval warfare on World of Warships. These ships are bigger, badder, and designed to make lower-tiered ships of the opposite team very nervous. The nominees for Best Super Ships of 2024 are Jacksonville and Maine. And the Golden Barnacle goes to Jacksonville.
This is the second win for an American warship tonight. Jacksonville is the first American cruiser to win the award for Best Supership.
What I'm doing with this pointing. Like, what even is this? Anyway, Jacksonville is an American light cruiser with 15, count them, 15 152 millimeter main battery guns. She's perched atop the Worcester tech line. But Jacksonville's firing arcs are much flatter than those of her Tier 10 counterpart. After gaining access to super ships, players can purchase Jacksonville for 47,500,000 credits in the tech tree. Zelda, thank you so much. Twitch.tv/Zeldasauce. Our next guest has presented, by the way, guys, I assure you, we've got a lot of crazy stuff coming. We're hammering through a number of awards here, but we've got some great stuff coming up, some of it very soon. But first, our next guest has presented an award in every single Golden Barnacles ceremony. He wasn't too wild about the category I asked him to take care of this year, but we did try to make it a little bit easier by adding some historical context to his speech. And then he went ahead and added a little bit more. Here, presenting the award for Best New Premium or Special Submarine is a North American CC, SeaRaptor.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the third annual Golden Barnacle Awards. My name is SeaRaptor and I have the very great honor of being asked to present yet again. You'd think after butchering all those Dutch ship names last year, they would have run me off. But nope, here I am again. If you guys are unfamiliar with me, you can find me over on Twitch or YouTube. I have a variety of content, both some live, some YouTube pre-recorded stuff, all available for you there for World of Warships. Now, I kind of got stuck with the graveyard shift this year because we're going to be bringing you the nominees for Best New Premium or Special Submarine. Everybody's favorite class. I know. Try to hold your applause, ladies and gentlemen. Try to hold your applause till the very end because this is a rip-roaring category and you don't want to miss out. Submarines, of course, in World of Warships are stealthy assassins. They strike from the shadows when you least expect it. This year, Wargaming introduced 2 new premium or special subs to the game, both of which are actually based on real historical ships. So the nominees for Best New Premium or Special Submarine are Tier 8 Premium Pan-Asian Submarine, Xinqianghua, and Tier 10 Premium American Submarine, USS Archerfish. Now, Xinqianghua was constructed by the Soviet Union in the mid-1950s. She was transferred to China back in an era when she was known as S-25. And the Chinese took 4 of these submarines from the VMF and converted them over, and they served the PLAN for a number of years. Archerfish has a much more interesting history. In late 1944, on what I believe was her 3rd war patrol, she had been scheduled to be doing B-29 lifeguard duty outside of Tokyo. And the B-29 raid was called off, and Archerfish found herself with time to kill. And she spent that time very well, stumbling across, successfully tracking, and sinking the largest aircraft carrier ever built to that time, of course, was Shinano, over 70,000 tons. And the Golden Barnacle goes to Archerfish.
This is the second consecutive win for America in this category, following Gato's win last year.
Archerfish is a unique Tier 10 American submarine with access to a hull repair, combat instructions which buff her torpedo reload, and consumable cooldown times for a period of 45 seconds. Players can unlock the Archerfish in the steel section of the armory in exchange for 30,000 steel. We'll be right back, but... Wait, hang on. Let me try that again. Take it from the top. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Stick around. You won't want to miss the rest of this year's Golden Barnacle Awards.
Has this ever happened to you? Hello, I'm attorney Ben Ham, and if you've been involved in a warship accident, you may be entitled to compensation. Don't torpedo your chances of getting everything that you deserve by going with one of them other law firms. Has an allied battleship pushed you out of your own smoke? Lawsuit. Have you ever suffered unnecessary verbal abuse in the old chat? Lawsuit. Have you ever taken damage while unspotted because an allied cruiser sailed too close to your position? Lawsuit. As a destroyer myself, I know firsthand just how frustrating these situations can be. But make no mistake, we don't just serve the destroyer community. Battleships have rights too. Did your perfectly aimed shells fall short of an obviously broadside target? Lawsuit. And what about those overpens? Each one should have been a citadel. Say it with me, lawsuit. I'm attorney Ben Ham, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Because remember, no matter what happens in a game of World of Warships, none of it is ever your fault. It's never been more convenient to get the legal help that you need. We have offices in all 4 states. Come visit us in North Nebrahoma, Vermain, or California, or in our newest location in West Alabama. Call Ben Ham and Associates today.
Welcome back to the 3rd annual Golden Barnacle Awards, sponsored by Ben Ham and Associates. I am your host, Clyde Plays. For those of you just joining us, let's recap the awards presented so far this evening. The Best Research Bureau ship went to Brennus. Best New Battleship went to the Tier 10 battleship, Wisconsin. Best Carrier to Shinano. Best SuperShip to Jacksonville. And finally, the Best Submarine to Archerfish. With 5 more awards to give out tonight, we have presented a total of 26 Golden Barnacles in the history of this award show. Brennus helped France claim its first Barney win tonight, leaving Italy, Pan-Europe, and Spain as the only nations without a Golden Barnacle. The United States now has 8 wins, and the United Kingdom is close behind with 7. Our next presenter needs no introduction, but since I've already started one, I'll keep going. Coming to us from Austin, Texas is Ahskance to present the award for Best New Steel Ship. I even helped out with this one, with a small musical number. Let's see if you notice it.
Howdy. Name's Ahskance. I'm a hired gun for wargaming. You can catch me by the stream over in Twitch Town. There's a man who's definitely a cowboy. I've seen some steely-eyed types round these parts. Hardened ships. Kind that'll kill you just as soon as look at you. This group of rustlers go by the names of Archerfish, Commissar, Shinano, and Svev. The baddest one of the past year squaring up right now. Adios. Shinano.
It was 14 kilometers when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the gamer is still talked about today. Shinano is still detected when Ahskance's left mouse clicked, and the captain's aim was deadly with that big iron on his ship. Big iron on his ship. Big iron, big iron, big iron, big iron, big iron on his ship. Big iron, yes, Ahskance's aim was deadly with that big iron on his ship. Big iron on his ship.
Well done, Ahskance. Truly choice. With that, Shinano has taken home its second award of the night. She's available in the steel section of the armory for free, but of course in exchange for 30,000 steel. Again, a huge thank you to Ahskance for bringing so much flair to his award presentation this year. This was very much a collaboration between the two of us, but I loved that he had a great idea and we executed it together, so thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the music as well. I hope that I did Marty Robbins proud. And I want to thank my wife who helped with some of the backing vocals, as well as my friend Alteran, who did the effects, the mixing, and the mastering for the music. He also inserted his voice in there in a very small and subtle way, which I did not ask for, but well done, buddy. Thank you so much to you two, again, Mrs. Clyde and Alteran. The category for Best New Premium or Special Destroyer is perhaps my favorite. Destroyer, as many of you guys know, is my preferred class in World of Warships. Esta premia será, oh gosh, I gotta try this again. Esta premia será entregado por Javo 105 de Argentina. Javo?
Good evening, anyone. Sorry guys, I see a lot of friends here. Hello, sexy man. Hey, what's up? Okay. My friend. This is my first time in Spanish. My name is Javo. I am from Argentina. It's an honor for me to be part of this party. Thank you very much, Clyde, for inviting me. The last 3 years, World Warships has introduced 6 new special or premium destroyers to the game, many of which brought new capabilities, new firebowers, and new tactics to the game. Let's take a moment to recognize the new destroyer that made wave 2024. The nominees for Best New Premium Special Destroyer are George Hoffman, Justin, Jupiter 42, Kalmar, La Pampa, and my Neumo. And the winner with Best New Premium with Special Destroyer is La Pampa.
This is the first win for Pan America tonight, and their third Golden Barnacle win overall.
Thank you very much, Javo. La Pampa is a torpedo-focused destroyer which charges her combat instructions while unspotted and by landing torpedoes on enemy ships. And the competition in this category was tight this year. Really great DDs released in 2024. When activated, those combat instructions reduce her consumable cooldown by 85%, allowing ready access to her torpedo reload booster, smoke, and hull repair consumables. Now, while La Pampa is currently not available for purchase for any currency, we hope that we'll spot her on the horizon soon. At this point in our program, I'd like to personally announce the award for Best New Coal Ship. But there's just one problem with that. You see, you know what? This might be a little bit easier to explain with a little help from some friends. Barney, what are you doing awake, dude? It's after midnight.
I can't sleep. I've been up all night.
Well, it's probably my fault for letting you watch Wargaming's new Waterline video so close to bedtime.
I'm not sure. I think those new CV mechanics are going to work.
Look, a lot of us are worried, but you can't let it keep you up all night. You have ranked battles in the morning.
Well, all right. Will you read me a story? I promise I'll go right to sleep after.
Okay, I've got a new one here. It's called Colby the Coal Engine, and it's about a little train who goes on an adventure looking for all of the new coal ships that came out in 2024. Does that sound okay?
Well, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, we'll settle in and we'll read it together. Colby is a coal engine. Each day, he carries valuable supplies around Ouija Island, and today is a very important day.
We've got to carry all this coal to a few special warships on the far side of the island, explained the station master. And you're just the engine to carry it, Colby.
I can do it, Colby replied. Before long, Colby was puffing along the tracks to the shipyard, pulling 2 trucks behind, each one full of coal. This coal sure is heavy, thought Colby, as his wheels rolled along the track. It wasn't long before he saw the shipyard ahead. Colby's brakes squealed as he came to a stop. Parked at a nearby pier was a sleek destroyer with an airplane mounted to a catapult on his back. His name was painted on the stern, Halford the Hybrid.
Excuse me, Mr. Halford, sir, squeaked Colby. Are you a coal ship?
Who, me? No, replied Halford. I was first released for sale during the 4th of July event in 2023. I am not a coal ship.
Colby made a face.
Say, I could launch my plane and have a look around for you if you think it would help, offered Halford.
That's all right, replied Colby. I will keep looking.
All right, little fella. Good luck to you.
A little further down the tracks, Colby came upon another ship preparing to set sail. Excuse me, he said. My name's Colby, and I'm searching for a coal ship, and I'm hoping I've found success.
Hey there, little engine. I'm afraid I haven't gone by that name since 1942. You can call me Stort, the destroyer replied.
Hey, Stord, you wouldn't happen to be a coal ship, would you? Colby asked cheerfully.
I'm afraid you've got the wrong destroyer, my friend. I was released in December of 2023 in the holiday event pass.
Very well, replied Colby. I will keep looking.
Lykke til, smån.
Colby continued his search. I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever find a coal ship, he complained.
Don't give up, a voice shouted from behind.
Sweet little baby Jervis! You startled me.
Sorry, I do that to people. I am called Jäger. What's your name?
I'm Colby the Coal Engine. I'm looking for coal ships, but I can't seem to find any this year. Are you a coal boat?
No, I am not. I was available as a free reward for players who completed a mission chain.
Oh, man. It's starting to seem like there just aren't any coal ships at the shipyard. Colby was exasperated. What will I ever tell the station master?
There's one more ship at the shipyard, replied Jäger. Just keep going down this way and you'll find the battleship. You can't miss her.
A battleship? Okay, I will keep looking.
Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut, kleiner Zug. Viel Glück und viel Erfolg bei deiner Reise.
Colby puffed along the tracks until he made his way to the far end of the shipyard. Where could it be? Colby wondered aloud. The other ships were so easy to find.
Looking for me?
Colby's eyes grew wide. He'd never seen a vehicle so large in his life. Holy shill! Exclaimed Colby. Who the hell are you?
Hallo, mein Name ist Scharnhorst 43, and I am a battleship.
I see. Well, I'm Colby the coal engine, and I've been sent here by the station master to find a coal ship. Are you a coal ship?
No, I'm afraid I'm not a coal ship. I was released for free in the 2023 holiday event pass.
Ah, great! Colby grumped. What am I supposed to do with all this coal?
Did you not find any new coal ships this year?
No, and I asked every ship at the shipyard. You, Halford, Jaeger, and Stord.
Wait, Stord is here? That little Scheißerchen keeps trying to torpedo me. I have to go. Auf Wiedersehen.
What was the station master thinking? It was such a long journey, and there wasn't a single coal ship at the shipyard. Colby had never seen such bullshit before.
Colby, your trucks are still full. Why didn't you deliver this coal to the coal ships at the shipyard? He exclaimed.
There were no coal ships at the shipyard, snorted Colby. Halford was sold during the 4th of July event in 2023. Jaeger was a free ship for completing a mission last year, and both Stord and Scharnhorst 43 were in the event pass last December.
Oh, Colby, you cheeky little coal engine, said the station master. Don't you see? Those are the new coal ships of 2024, along with Anhalt and Dmitry Pezharsky.
But sir, none of those ships were new in 2024, the little engine replied. They're all re-releases.
Well, that is true, said the station master. But don't you see? There are still plenty of ships to buy for coal, not to mention seasoned and unique commanders, premium upgrade modules, signals, and more.
All right, cool your jets. You're starting to sound like you work for Wargaming.
Sorry, Colby, said the station master. I just get excited about these things. Wait till I tell you about steel.
As the sun went down, Colby went into his shed for a good night's rest. For the next morning, he had to make a delivery to the coal ships at Northport Shipyard. The end.
Clyde, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that station master is full of shit.
Barney, those are some of our no-no words. These are words we never use when talking about railroad officials.
But Clyde, he said all those old ships were new coal ships.
Well, yeah, he did.
And he also said there was plenty of stuff to buy with your coal. What about players who already have everything coal can buy?
Well, I mean, Barney, those people are hopeless addicts. There's nothing that can be done to help them.
Speaking of hopeless addicts, can I go log a few games in Libertad before bed?
No, dude. Bedtime.
Yeah, walnuts.
I mean, right? Please, everyone, join me, in thanking Stats, Tater Dawg, TigersDen, Philstifty, and Maringana. You guys did such an amazing job, and everything is better when we work together. Your contributions to this video were fun, made it fun for me to make, and I think they made it fun for the audience based on what I just saw in the chat. The World of Warships community adores a brand new, never-before-seen ship. Boy, that was rough. We're going to do it again. The World of Warships community adores a brand new, never-before-seen ship released for coal. That said, the concept of re-releasing previously sold ships for new currencies is not new. The legendary battleship Musashi was originally released in Update 0.7.0 for free XP. She was later included in the first batch of coal ships, which appeared on the 27th of June in 2018 in Update 0.7.6. Along with Musashi, Wargaming included Campbelltown and Yubari, Oktoberskaya Revolucja, Eigel, and Salem in that first group of coal ships. And while we players understand that games change, Economies evolve, and servers need to be kept online, and that costs real money. We still hold out hope that we'll be able to grind for brand new coal ships in the future. And now, for a special presentation. I'm just going to need a second. Now look, maybe the headstone is a bit much, but we have enjoyed 5 years, 3 months, and 15 glorious days of brand new coal ships in World of Warships. U-4501 was the last all-new coal ship released in the game. Wargaming, I love you guys. Please bring us some new coal ships. Okay, moving on. Despite hundreds of premium ships being available in this game, Tech Tree ships still dominate most matches of World of Warships. Joining us tonight from the United Kingdom, Mr. T.C. Freer will be presenting the award for the best new Tech Tree line. TC, the stage is yours.
Hello everybody, I'm TC, as you know. I've been playing World of Warships since the day it got launched. You probably know me, you've probably seen me around. For those who haven't, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, and all you got to look for is TC. In 2024, Wargaming have provided us with 4 brand new tech tree lines for players to experience, play, have fun with. Every line has brought something new to the game. Aircraft carriers with planes instead of, but the planes did drop a smoke screen. Can't forget that. Cruisers with submarine surveillance. Everything, quite a few more have got that now since, but they were the first. Destroyers with torpedoes that lose the potency over range. Considering that about 50% of torpedoes miss, I suppose all they've done is added that to the game as a feature now. And highly maneuverable battleship lines with combat instructions that buff its secondary range, reload, and damage. Schlieffen? Oh, different line, sorry. The nominees for the best new tech tree line of 2024 are the American aircraft carrier split, accumulating in the USS Essex. The Commonwealth cruisers, accumulating in Tier 10 Cerberus. The French destroyer split, accumulating in Le Cassard. And the Pan American battleships, accumulating in Libertad. Sorry. And the award goes to the Pan American battleship line.
With this win, Pan America has claimed the win for Best New Tech Tree Line for 2 consecutive years.
I think for most of us, it comes as no surprise that Libertad and her sisters Los Andes and Ipiranga are taking home this award tonight. Not only is this line of ships equipped with very satisfying secondaries, the the maneuverability of these platforms, with a V, the maneuverability of these platforms enables them to avoid all manner of aerial and ship-launched torpedoes. The Pan American battleship line is available for research in the tech tree for free. Okay, we're gonna move right along to Best Cruiser. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Boggzy. Boggzy couldn't be here today. He and his family recently welcomed their first child, and he is off being a good papa. So let's see what he recorded for us, shall we?
Oh, hi! Hello, I'm Boggzy. I'm the Community Engagement Manager at World of Warships. You can find me on the official World of Warships Twitch channel, in the update videos on YouTube, or on my personal channel at twitch.tv/BoggzyTime. There is nothing glamorous about playing a cruiser in World of Warships. Excellent cruiser play isn't flashy. It requires consistency, a steady hand, and steely nerves. These men and women know what it means to hit battle and go to work for the full 20 minutes. With vulnerable citadels, no one is surprised when a cruiser is the first casualty in a battle. And when your light cruiser tops the scoreboard, your teammates might wonder what you did to earn that much base XP. But you know, and that's all that matters. The nominees for Best Premium or Special Cruiser are Almirante Oquendo, Brennus, Chikuma II, Hildebrand, Commissar, Cosmaminin, Montcalm, Orion 44, Prince Van Oranje, Svea, Tianjin, and Wiesbaden. And the Golden Barnacle goes to Prince Van Oranje.
Prince Van Oranje claims the second award win for the Netherlands. Tromp won Best Destroyer at the first Golden Barnacle Awards.
Thank you, Boggzy. Prince Van Oranje is a Tier 10 Dutch cruiser with 12 highly accurate 234mm main battery guns and a very long 15-kilometer long range airstrike capability. At present, PVO is not available for purchase for any currency, but we hope that she'll return to the game soon. Before presenting our final award this evening, I'd like to recap the Barneys that we've given out so far. The Best Research Bureau ship went to the French cruiser Riddance, Best New Battleship to Wisconsin, and the Best Aircraft Carrier, Shinano. Best Supership went to the American cruiser Jacksonville, and the Best Submarine to Archerfish. If we go to our second page, the Best Steel Ship went to Shinano, the Best Destroyer to La Pampa, and the Best New Tech Line to the Pan American Battleships. And finally, the Best New Cruiser went to Prins van Oranje. Pan America had a strong showing this year, taking home 2 golden barnacles and bringing that nation's lifetime total to 4. Japan claimed 2 awards this year, both wins for Shinano, bringing their lifetime wins up to 3. And although the United Kingdom holds the record for the most awards in a single year, taking home an astonishing 5 golden barnacles for ships released in 2022, the United States made history tonight by finally dethroning the UK as the winningest nation in golden barnacle history. But the Brits have a chance to tie it up if they win tonight's final category. When it comes to deciding the most important ship of the year, the most influential ship of the year, the best ship of the year, it's important to consider every single aspect of a Pixel warship. Performance, fun, availability, historical interest, and many other factors. What's important to you? For ships released in 2022, the award went to Forrest Sherman. And last year, it went to the Scharnhorst 43, the only Tier 7 ship to ever win a Golden Barnacle. Now, technically, this category is called the Best New Premium or Special Ship. But because it's decided by a vote of the people, we call this the People's Choice Award. Thank you so much. We had 417 votes this year, the most in Golden Barnacle's history, who voted to help select this year's winning ship. And I'll be honest, there were a number of ships that got a substantial number of votes, but one of them stood out above the rest. And it has come to the time of the show when we are going to announce the top prize. There were 31 new premium or special ships in contention for tonight's award, and only one can take home the trophy. For destroyers, we had Georg Hoffmann, Johnston, Jupiter 42, Kalmar, La Pampa, and Minagumo. There were 12 cruisers nominated: Almirante Oquendo, Brennus, Chikuma II, Hildebrand, Commissar, Kuzma Minin, Montcalm, Orion 44, Prins van Oranje, Svea, Tianjin, and Wiesbaden. For battleships, Lugdunum, Njord, Rhode Island, Rodney, Wisconsin, Cecilia, Tennessee, Tangshe, and Victoria. And for carriers, Shinano and Theseus. And finally, for submarines, Archerfish and Xinchonghua, or New China 14. And the Golden Barnacle for the best new premium or special ship of 2024 goes to the Tier 10 American battleship Wisconsin.
This is Wisconsin's second win tonight, and the first time a dockyard ship has won the People's Choice Award.
Wisconsin is a special Tier 10 American battleship that comes to the World of Warships game straight from the pages of history. She's the last battleship constructed for the United States Navy, and if you ever find yourself in Norfolk, Virginia, I hear she's worth a visit. Players appreciate her accurate long-range guns, her reload boost in combat instructions, and of course, her historical design. Congratulations to Big Whiskey on being the best new premium or special ship released in 2024. Folks, I cannot thank you enough for watching the Golden Barnacles with me today. There's a little bit more program coming, and you're going to want to stick around for it. I could not have done any of this without the help of a literal metric butt ton of people. So thank you to everyone who helped out with this production, not just the people on camera, although thank them as well, but everybody behind the scenes who supported things as well. You guys know who you are, and if I try to list you, I know I'll leave some people out. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching and for helping and for producing and for shooting videos and for giving me ideas and for telling me stuff's funny or not funny. I want to give an enormous shout out to my wife, Mrs. Clyde, who's in the audience today. Thank you for watching. And she let me sequester myself in my office for days and hours and nights. Thank you so much, Mrs. Clyde. You are the best. And if you want to watch this video or any of the little sub videos or anything again, they will be landing on my YouTube page soon, TM. youtube.com/@ClydePlays. I don't know why we have to have an @ symbol in there, but we do now. You can always join me for my regular streams at twitch.tv/ClydePlaysLive. Please visit the other streamers that you saw performing in today's show as well. And until I see you again, be cool, be nice, and please take care of each other because the world needs a lot more of that than what we're giving it these days. The credits are incoming. There are outtakes and funny things and a special presentation at the very end that I think you'll enjoy. And I will be back after a few minutes. Thank you so much again for watching this year's Golden Barnacle Awards, sponsored by Ben Ham.
And the Golden Garnacle? No, well, whatever.
Where's my mouse? And that was how to remove grapefruits from your nose. Thank you for joining us.
Clyde thinks I can do this without reading. He's crazy. It's not. It's really not going to Theseus. I'm sorry. There's Shinado there.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zeldasauce. SuperShips are the peak. They're the peak.
Clyde screwing me again. Clyde screwing me again, giving me ships that I gotta pronounce. You're killing me. You know, 3 years I've been doing this gig. 3 years I've been doing this gig, and you stick me with this crappy category? I'm calling my agent.
Name's Ahskance. I'm a hired gun wargaming. You can catch me by the stream over in Twitch Town.
Jupiter 42, Calmar, La Pampa, and my Neumo.
I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, and all you gotta look for is TC. Every line has brought something new to the game.
Tired, brother. I'm attorney Ben Ham, and I don't know the words. Ben Ham, and my name is Benjamin Ham. Nope, not good enough. Terrible, actually.
I was first released for sale during the 4th of July event, America.
Why am I looking at the mic? And he took the camera. Also, I should probably turn the camera more towards him.
Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut. Kleiner Zug.
Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
It was 14 kilometers when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the gamer is still talked about today. Shinano is still detected when Ahskance's left mouse clicked, and the captain's aim was deadly with that big iron on his ship. Big iron on his ship.
It's over. Guys, we did it. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna go take off this jacket. I'm gonna come back. We'll play a couple more games to kind of wind down. Thank you so much, everybody. I love doing this, and I love that you guys have fun doing it. It is so much work, but it is so much fun, and I hope that it is worth it for you guys. And I appreciate all the support. I see, you know, you guys with your beautiful comments, so very kind. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna go get rid of this little guy, and we'll be back. I have told the missus I need a recording studio. She says it's this room, which she's right. It is this room. I have space. I actually got a new desk over here. I might do some stuff there. How wonderful for you guys to be here. I appreciate you so incredibly much. Like I said, we'll be back in a few. I'm gonna leave you guys with just some music. I think I can do this like this. And we'll be out of here.